Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into it. We're going to be talking about fighting Arc Tempered Rey Dau with the Insect Glaive, and we're going to have a little backup bonus for you for fighting Arc Tempered Rey Dau. Arc Tempered Rey Dau is not like paralyzable, right? Paralyzed is very strong in the game right now, and Arc Tempered Rey Dau has showed up to temper expectations for those who were clutching on that. Sleep is another big one. He can be put to sleep, but I would only advise that only after you've exhausted your flash bugs, your flash pods. So you got flash pods, you got pit traps, you got sleep, and some mega barrel bombs. But also let's cover an Insect Glaive build that is going to do right by you. So one of the things that I want to note, that when fighting Arc Tempered Rey Dau, you're going to need an armor set of rarity level 7 or higher. Now, the reason why you want the level 7 rarity or higher is because most rarities, like most level 7 rarities, have a base defense of 60, and you're going to need that roughly for a majority of your arm pieces. I mean, not arm pieces, but armament pieces, at least 3 out of the 5, and that's going to give you a decent amount of defense to fight Arc Tempered Rey Dau. Now, if you've leveled up some rarity level 6s and got them up to 68, or to around that threshold of 60, you should be all right to tank a hit. But you're also going to need a thunder resistance, in my opinion, of about 29 or above. What this is going to do is that when he does hit you with the lightning, that you don't instantly become one shot. So using the Insect Glaive, I do want to talk about the Jin Dahad Insect Glaive. It's an ice Insect Glaive. It doesn't have any affinity, but it has an elemental status on it of about 320. And with this, Arc Temper Rey Dau is weak against ice. Your backup is going to be an Angel Bean. I want to say that's how you say it. And this is going to be a artisan weapon. Now, artisan weapons have been really popular in the game. They've taken the game by storm, and a lot of people crutch on them. This isn't the end all be all of weapons that you should bring in here, but it is a secondary weapon that you don't really have to farm for if you don't want to farm for it. Now, this is not better than a monster weapon. In some cases it could be, but I fully believe in using the monster weapons. But primarily when we fight the Rey Dau as an Insect Glaive user, we're going to be using our Insect Glaive. So the Angel Bean is just kind of there just in case you want to switch things up. Your build is mostly going to focus around trying to stop Rey Dau from stunning you and being able to tank his hits. So we are going to go with start farming Rey Dau with farming Rey Dau. With the event that's going on and the events that have come back into the game, we're going to want to go and farm the regular low rank Rey Dau that is level, I think, rank 6 and below, before you get to the high rank of level 8. Anything after level 8 is considered a high rank, and you're going to get roughly about the same rewards if you beat him, besides the Gamma Rey Dau ticket, which you would need for the Gamma Rey Dau set. Another good set to focus on is going to be the Odo Goron set. Now, I feel like I said that a bit weird. It is the Ebony Odo Goron set, and it does come with some good perks here. It does come with the earplugs that we're going to use on the chest, and it does come with bleed resistance, but we don't really focus on that. We go with the Gore Magala Greaves, and that gives us flinch free. It does come with the antivirus, but we're not really focused on that. But the flinch free is everything. As an Insect Glaive user, you're going to be at the feet of many dragons and doing your combos, and last thing you want is for them to move their leg and kind of knock you out of the combos. So we're going to be set up with that, and along with the Guardian Sacred waist piece. Now, in this photo, if I do have it up on screen, it does have earplugs and jump master. These are essential to our Insect Glaive build, as we don't want to get knocked out of the sky and we don't want to get stunned out of the sky. So the one piece Ebony and the one piece of the Guardian Sacred is going to give you maximum earplugs against strong roars, and these come with some good deco slots. Now in this build myself, I don't have like a thunder resist jewel that covers a large majority of thunder resist, but I don't know if one of those like exists in the game, like you get like a big thunder resist, but we're not gonna bank that on the charm because we want something else with the charm. And so I put thunder resist on the chest piece, and then I end up putting thunder resist on the Gore Magala legs. So that's going to give us 3 things of thunder resist, which is going to boost our thunder resist up with the whole totality of the armor and the build. It's going to get us up to a 29. It's baseline where I think it should be, but if you can go further than that, if you can get a 300 defense, that's maxing out some of the armor pieces, and you can get a thunder resist of above 30, then you're going to do really well with being able to tank a few hits and being able to replenish your health. Now I do like the Challenger's Jewel. The Challenger's Jewel gives us Agitator, and that is, it boosts our attack and affinity when Rey Dau becomes enraged, and he becomes enraged quite a lot. And then we also have the Brace Jewel for a +1 of flinch free, which will max out our flinch free. This gives us the chance to not only tank some of the medium hits. You can't tank the big hits. If you get hit with a big hit, you're gonna stumble and roll all over the place. But some of the lesser hits, some of him moving the wings and all that, we really want to be able to tank a bunch of the stuff without relying on the what is it called, the Rocksteady Mantle. The Rocksteady Mantle is what we're taking into battle to have with Arc Temper Rey Dau, and we do pair that with the Blessings Charm. The Blessings Charm level 3 gives us Divine Blessing, so at the off chance that we get hit with a Thunderous Bolt of Lightning, we do have some sort of survivability that goes along with the build. So again, you want a defense of above 300. You want a thunder resist of above 30 if you can get it, but what I have displayed here is not too bad. You're going to want to eat a meal of basic rations if you can. If you can spec into anything more specific with more defense and more resistance, then that will also help you out. But eating just the base level of rations is going to get you through the fight. It's not too hard of a fight. Arc Temper Rey Dau is a bit of a pushover, and many people will tell you that. The armor set itself is not that desirable. I want to say it came out for mainly greatsword players. It's very into greatsword, longsword type of maybe dual bladesy. Those up close encounters with monsters and Rey Dau was kind of a mess of a fight. So beating him with a greatsword or dual blades is you'd be quite skilled if you could do that. But this is an Insect Glaive build, and again we went Jin Hada, secondary Angel Bean, then we went with a base Rey Dau beta armor set, the Ebony Goron alpha, the other piece of Rey Dau Sand Braces beta, the Guardian Sacred, and the Gore Magala Greaves alpha. None of these things should be too hard to make, and it should be able to put you into the fight and get you in there so you can farm him effectively and get some of the pieces and get that added to your collection. Now, the thing that I don't show here in the build is with the bow, you kind of put whatever you want on the bow, whatever fits your fancy, but primarily on the Jin Hada Insect Glaive, we do have the attack and jewel together, the attack jewel level 3 and the attack jewel level 2, and that maxes out our attack, so we get more bang for our buck there. Challenger jewel, attack jewel, earplugs, brace, thunder resist, we got the whole package here. And the Jin Hada Insect Glaive does come with power prolonger, so you're going to stay buffed up longer in the fights and not have to really worry about that. With the white level sharpness, it does last quite a bit in battle before you actually have to sharpen it again. You'll probably sharpen it in between him moving in between different areas. So hopefully this build helped you out and you can see this quick little fight. I took a total of 27 minutes to fight this monster, and I condensed this down to about 10 to 11 minutes, 12 minutes, however long this video goes on for, just so you guys can understand of how to go in there with an Insect Glaive build that's going to get you through the door, right? It isn't the best build out there. It isn't the greatest build. It doesn't melt them in 2 seconds, but it gets you into the fight so you can use an Insect Glaive and hopefully get out there and farm some Arc Temper Rey Dau. You can check out the other channel, Mangum Sun, and that one goes over more things like TFD, Destiny 2. I don't know if Diablo 4 is going to go in there, but I also have a cooking channel called Mangum Sun Cooking. It's a channel in development. You can go check that out. Links to those channels will probably be in the comment section down in the description box below. Leave a comment if you want to. Get in where you fit in. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.